Hey guys, how we doing, man? Backup Dennis here. Dennis back on a Saturday football day coming up ahead. It is Friday night, about midnight, when I am doing this. I'm just gonna really quick go through the sharp moves that we've been having, that I've seen in the past 2 days, where the money's coming in. Um, Thursday had a really sharp move in Vegas with one of the syndicates in there. Really came in hard on East Carolina, moving the line from 3.5 to 4 and 4.5, even in some places. And of course, as you saw, East Carolina coasted easily in that game, covering that line. So we're going to look at some more games here that I'm looking at that have been moving for us. Um, I'm not putting plays on all of these games. This is just for information for you guys. If you're interested in jumping on the sharps and the sharp moves, this is where most of the sharp money is coming in, not the public money. Public money is a whole different thing. This is just sharp money moving lines in which direction they're moving. So we're starting out here real quick. Bowling Green. Bowling Green, we're getting the plus 10, 10.5 up to 11. It's getting pushed. Utah minus 10.5, minus 11, minus 11.5 even. Arkansas at the plus 6 down to plus 5. It's even getting worked pretty heavy there. Cincinnati from plus 4.5 is getting pushed to 5, 5.5, even up to 6 in some spots. Appalachian State plus 17 opened. It's been getting bet down now to 16.5 and 16. I think currently the line's at 16. It could even move down to 15.5, possibly 15 by morning. That is one that I'm probably going to get on, along with Cincinnati. Those two is what I'm looking at really hard. Stanford was getting some late money in tonight on them. I personally like San Jose State in that game rather than Stanford. Stanford's coming back from a cross-country trip last weekend, coming back home, and San Jose State, I believe, is good enough on offense to stay with that team and put up enough points to cover that plus 3. Mississippi State plus 7.5 is getting bet hard. It's gone down, I believe, now to 7 or 6.5 on Mississippi State. Arkansas State plus 2.5. That's getting heavy bet. Colorado State minus 4.5 up to 5 and even 5.5 getting bet. And we're looking at Washington now, opening at 9.5. Now it's down, getting heavy action, going to 9 and even 8.5 on some books. So those are the sharp moves that we're looking at right now. A couple of other games that I'm really looking at, plus point games, underdog games that I'm really liking for tomorrow. Alabama, taking them plus that 3 with Georgia. Georgia is not a good home team. Alabama has been in the past a very good road team, and against Georgia, they are currently 4-1 in their last 5 games on the spread. So I am going to be on Alabama tomorrow, plus those points, and sprinkling the money line. I believe the money line right now is somewhere around plus 140. So that's really nice. Penn State and Oregon, I'm really liking that game over 52. I believe even though these teams both have very good defenses, Oregon traveling across the country, I believe they're going to be a little bit tired. Penn State's going to be able to push the tempo, run the ball. I don't see Oregon State being able to slow that Penn State offense down. I think both these teams are going to score up into the 20s, even 30s. We could see a very close game. It could go to overtime like we saw tonight with a few of the games going to overtime late. USC is the other team traveling from out west here, going back to Illinois. I like that team total for them over 33.5, I believe it is. But some books might be around 34.5, so you'll need to be shopping those. But I definitely think USC can put up 35 points on Illinois. As you saw last week, Illinois could not even slow down Indiana. Indiana just steamrolled that defense. And even though Illinois is getting back some of their defensive backfield that they were missing last week, I still feel like USC has enough offense and firepower on that receiving core that they're going to be able to put up some points. I like that game over 59.5 as well, if you're looking at that. The other ones I'm looking at, I've got like 3 or 4 here, plus dogs. Looking at the points, Rice plus 14.5 versus Navy. You have two teams that are going to be running the triple option against each other. Games like that mean you're running the ball, you're running the clock. Could be tight, low-scoring games, and so we're going to take the 2.5, 2 touchdowns, 14.5 with Rice versus Navy. Another one we're getting 2 touchdowns is New Mexico State versus New Mexico. This is an in-state rivalry. They always play each other very, very tough. You're giving me 2 touchdowns, I'm taking 2 touchdowns. New Mexico is not that great of a team that they should be laying 2 touchdowns to anybody. Utah State is going to Vandy. That's going to be another one. A lot of people are on Vandy. The public is heavy on Vandy after watching them the last few weeks just steamroll teams and put up a lot of points early. I think Utah State can hang with this team. They might lose, but they're going to lose by less than 3 touchdowns, and you're getting 22.5 points. So we're going to probably take that 22.5 with Utah State. And Mississippi State, I know a lot of people are on Mississippi State. The computer is saying to take Mississippi State. When I do the games and I break it down where I run this system of these two teams playing each other, it says Mississippi State will cover the 7.5 on an 85% clip. This is a tough one because I think Tennessee has the ability to really steamroll this team, but Mississippi State has shown that they have the defense and has not given up over, I don't even think they've given up over 20 points in the game this year. Let me double check that real quick. I can check on that really fast. But yeah, I know that Mississippi State has been playing very good defense. Yeah, they have not given up over 20 points. They gave up 20 to Arizona State, 17 to Southern Miss, nothing, of course, to Alcorn State, the FCS team, and then Northern Illinois only gave up 10 points last week, winning 38-10. They won by 28 points. That was at home, and now they are at home again against Tennessee, getting the points. They do have 9 returning offensive players, including the returning quarterback, and 7 returning defensive players. So this is not a bad team. But 7.5 is, in my opinion, is not enough points to take Mississippi State. I'm probably just going to stay away from that game. LSU, I definitely like getting those points. I know everybody's going to be on Ole Miss. Everybody loves the home teams in these SEC matchups. But I think LSU has the defense again. They're another great defensive team. Ole Miss is known for high-powered offenses, and most of the time, people are going to look, the public is going to look at a home team, high-power offense, automatic bet on it. But I don't see that. This is going to be this is a game that can really decide that conference and who's going to be in that conference championship, even though it's this early in the season. So I'm going to be on LSU tomorrow. I believe I've already posted some games like that. I am going to try and get a few more out tomorrow. Not for the first early games, probably when I wake up tomorrow. I will get some afternoon and evening games out. I've already put out the Wong teaser for Sunday for football. I see a really good football weekend ahead of us. It was a really nice Thursday. We did not have a good Friday today, but you know, one day you might make 100 units and the next day you might lose 40. But guess what? You're still up 60 over the 2 days. So we take the good days with the bad days and we keep on trucking along, and that's what we're going to keep on doing here at the bank. I really appreciate everybody coming in. I don't know if any of you have been noticing, but I did post that if you can And you can use any of those links and codes that I have for the different books and the different platforms. And you can sign up, get those bonuses, and then let me know that you signed up on those platforms using the bank's code. I will give you a free week of a free month of VIP. I'm sorry. That's a $40 value you're going to get for a whole month of VIP in the VIP Discord. And you will also, if you're already a VIP member, I will extend you another 30 days at the end of whenever your plan is supposed to renew. I will go ahead and extend that another month so you don't pay for 2 months from the time that you last paid. And that's just a way of me showing how much I appreciate all of you guys using those codes and helping me out in my affiliate stuff like that. I'm trying my best to get more sports books and more DFS apps in my arsenal so we can use those and get you bonuses and get you those free bets. Onyx right now is really the best deal. I mean, for those that can get Onyx and use it, it's just like Flip, except they allow you much better odds. Their parlay odds are much better, and you get that $100 bonus bet just for a $10 deposit. So you just buy $10 worth of coins, they're going to give you that $10 cash, and you're going to get 4 $25 bets, basically $25 free bets. So you're basically getting $100 to start with. It's like having a $100 bankroll in Onyx, and you can sit there and build that right up to 200, 300, 400, 500 within a week or two. So it's a really great way for you guys that are getting started out. They have smaller bankrolls, and you want to add to those bankrolls by just making a small deposit. Same with Bovada. You know, you put in $25, they're going to give you a bonus. They're going to give you a match bonus, 100%, whatever you deposit. So it doesn't matter up 25, whatever you want to deposit after that, they match it. It's going to be a match deposit, and you get bonuses if you do crypto. That's like 200% bonus. So really use the bonuses. The bonuses is where you're going to be able to get your bankroll bigger to start with and be able to build it, keeping it at 1%. Like always, we keep our bankroll units at 1% of your bankroll, whatever that is. $100 bankroll is $1, $500 bankroll is $5, $1,000 bankroll $10. So let's just keep managing the units, managing the bankrolls, and just keep trying to grow. That's what we're here to do. And I appreciate you all watching. I know it's been a couple weeks since I was able to do a video here, and I'm going to try to get more out. It's really tough. I spend so much time labbing and doing my stuff that, you know, I'm really going to have to start organizing it a little better so I can get more stuff out to you. Hockey's coming, you know, 1 more week, 2 weeks, we got hockey, and we've been trying to do a little preseason. We've been hitting a few of them here and there, so we're going to keep that going. And NBA is getting ready to kick off again too, so we're going to have NBA, hockey, and football all running at the same time. This is the time of year last year when we had a lot of profit. From October to February, it's our biggest profitable time of the whole year. So you got to get in now. This is the time to get in. I appreciate you all, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace out.